Been a long time coming. A nigga needs some money. I don't give a fuck because this shit be fucking funny. No, but look, man. A nigga had a long night. I had a long night last night.
I hear nice because my phone has phone back down.
I said I had a long night last night. Cause went by to see this chick. You know what I'm talking about? She said, this motherfucker talking about I'm thriving. I said, well, shit, I'm tired. You know, thrive on. This motherfucker kicked me out of the house. I said, ain't this about a bitch? Motherfucker always act like it gotta be a date night. You know what I'm saying? You can't never just lay down and have some fun and watch a movie or, you mad at me because you cooked dinner. So after dinner, what, you gonna treat me like I'm a thought? And I gotta perform? I can't have a day off? Like, I'm sitting back like, God damn. Forget my language. But let me tell you something, man. When you start getting up in age and you work all day, 7 days a week, man, a brother barely get any sleep, you know. A lot of women say they want a good man, but when they get a good man, and they treat them, when they get a good situation, because I'm a single man with a master plan, you know, you got to get you somebody you can grow with that's not gonna put stress on you. So let me tell you, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, when I was in my younger days, straight player now, and I don't care. People don't believe it, but I'm telling you, I used to have so many women, it wasn't funny. And all of them, oh, I want to be with you. But you said we could have some fun and enjoy each other's time. But it always turned out somebody in their feelings, somebody want to pop up at your crib, and the whole time, you know, it was times when I almost got caught. And how somebody tell you y'all ain't in no relationship, but they come in your house and they start checking your closet, checking around in the house, and the only thing I can say, if she would have looked in that closet where the door was locked at, the victim was in the closet, waiting on her to leave. You know, I'm telling you, because I used to be a bad mother, but you know what? I changed my life. You know, these women still love me, but you know I'm focused. I'm on a whole different mission. So just listen. I'm trying to get this money, and because life ain't funny or life ain't no joke. So just think about, I got more important things to be doing than just trying to get my rocks off. You got this crazy president in his office. He got people furloughed, and these people ain't even getting paid right now. I'm talking about the military too. So what about people bills? No matter if you pay them today or pay them tomorrow, bills still gonna be there. That's why I always keep telling people, save you some money for a rainy day. You see what I'm saying? Like, just say right now, poof, people just lose the rest of their job. How many homeless people you gonna think gonna be out there?
Crime rate too.
Yeah, the crime rate. But then see, how many women you think gonna try to say, hey, what's up, y'all? What's happening? I'll be like, ain't nothing happening because ain't nothing been happening. What you mean? Because I'm going to make sure I got me some paper. That's why I'm working 7 days a week right now. So when the dust kick up, I'm already be ready. I'm already be... All the men, any men with a little money, they going to be able to pick and choose how many women they want. And I don't want women to lay up with them no more. I want about 5 to 10 women, and I just want to do content with them. Let's get paid off the internet. Because the internet ain't going nowhere. Not right now, because they need that internet. That's how they push these agendas on the younger kids that's coming up right now. So just think about it. If you can't grow together, why you together? See, that's what I try to tell the motherfucker. You can run around here look as pretty as you can be, and you want a nigga that look like a trophy. A nigga that look like a trophy. But half these cats that look like a trophy can't rub 2 nickels together. See, when you dealing with an OG gonna take care of home first. Just remember that. Because one thing about your cousin, I'm a real one. You know it. You know I keep that paper. Because if you don't got that paper, a lot of these chicks don't want to deal with you anyway. But that's why you be having dudes, a lot of dudes, talking about they pimps and players. But really, these women are pimps and players. Because everything a man wants in life is attached to a woman one way or the other. If a dude want a nice car, it's because he want attention from a woman. Right? If a dude, everything is based around a woman when it comes to a man, unless they the type of man that like to lean forward and pick up the soap. Don't drop the soap. But you know, I'm going to tell you something, man. I've been living almost 50 years. And it's time that I want to tell my life story as a real player. A real player. Because I'm telling you, I done got around. And if I wanted to, I could still be getting around. But I'm focused. I'm focused. You know, I had somebody get in my comments and said, it was the ignorantest shit I done heard in the last week. This motherfucker gonna tell me, cuz, that I wish YouTube would start charging people $500 a month to make videos. See, this a troll though, because when I looked on their page, they didn't have no subscribers. And so you already know what they doing. They just going page to page, miserable. That's all it is, miserable, because they ain't got the heart to make them a page and make videos. Because instead of you talking about YouTube making people pay $500 a month, YouTube paying people to make content because they getting paid. See, you sound ignorant when you said it. But that's why I told these mama, pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. So what do you think about that, cuz? You know, we got haters, we got players, and if ain't nobody hating on you, that means you ain't doing nothing. But I have learned in life, nobody's never gonna be happy for you to shine unless they're a part of your life. And then some of the people that are part of your life, they gonna be hating. Because you know that's just how I go, man. I'm telling you, man. Jealousy that's the worst trait you can have. Jealousy. And you know, because one day all the jealousy that's why a lot of people can't get where they trying to go. Because they still too busy trying to hate on somebody else for what they doing and what they got. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm telling you, man, I'm talking about I got family that don't like me. And I done tried to have relationships with them, and they want to hate on a player. Don't hate on me, because I don't got to be a trick. You know, it's like I got young dudes in my family that's running around paying women to get low. You ain't got to pay no woman to get low, because a woman like you, she gonna like you anyway. I'm telling you, when I went to Georgia last weekend, one of my cousins, he like 30-something years old. I ain't gonna call his name. This dude told me he pay girls to bust them. What? Dude, you paying girls to bust them? You the one, you part of the reason that a lot of real players can't get the women like they want to get them no more. Because everybody, now these women, they want you to pay a bill. They want you to pay. When did they start charging you for a pumpkin patch bill? Come on, somebody. These cats done messed the game up. You can't go get no woman just on GP no more. I want some of that paper. If you ain't giving them that paper, I'm telling you, they gonna go over there where the highest bidder at. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But you know what? I ain't never been the type of dude that had to pay nobody nothing. The only thing I paid them is no attention when they start getting on my nerves. I'm sure gonna pay you ass no attention. You know, then you got them players that'll talk their way in it, then talk their way out of it. Just as quick as they open their mouth. They see the key to getting a woman, you gotta drown her with words and don't give her a chance to think. And you can get her to do anything you want her to do. You know, you gotta drown her with words so she don't get a chance to think. And by the time you drown her with the words, whatever you want her to do, she'll been did it already. And then by then it'll be too late. Because now you done put that Smith pimping on her. I'm telling you, I got a lot of players in my family. I got a lot of players and I got a lot of haters. And I got a lot of tricks in my family. They believe in tricking. And I'm just not one of them. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? That's why instead of me focusing on a whole bunch of different women, I'm focusing on the picture of love. Not the love of money, but I'm going to get that anyway. But anyways, cuz, what's your comment? What you think about the pimping? Everything you say got to make sense because we on video. Huh? So basically, cuz say if you ain't paying the rent, you can pay the rent, but you still ain't got nothing coming but a good friend. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. But you know what, man? I'm telling you, man. I was at the gas station this morning. This girl looking fine as she can be. She was looking down and up at me, and I looked at her. I said, baby, I said, I can't do it this time. I said, I'm in a hurry, and I got to go get this money. I said, but why you got them gloves on? I said, is COVID back? She said, I don't know. But too many people touch this gas pump. And I say, I like your style. Because I don't like nobody that like a lot of people touching them. And I'm out.